Hi everybody, my name's Miss Eliza and I'm a nurse at Carl Emergency Room. Today I get to talk to you guys about poisons and what we can do to stay safe so that we don't get poisons in our body and that other people around us are safe as well. So what does a poison do to you? Poisons can do all different things. They can make you sick, they can make you vomit, they can make your tummy hurt, they can make you have headaches. There's all different kinds of things that they can do to us, and they're really not great things, right? Nobody likes to feel bad. So poisons can come in all different forms, which is why it's kind of tricky to know what's poisonous and what's not poisonous. So poisons can be solids, they can be liquids, and they can even be gases in the air that we can't see. But how do these poisons get into our bodies? If there's so many different forms of them, how can we possibly know that one might get in our body? There's a couple different ways that they can get in our bodies though. So the first way is through our mouth. So we could eat a poison, we could drink a poison, or we could even just swallow a poison without knowing. Poisons can also get in our body through our nose. So we can smell a poison, or we could even breathe a poison without knowing it. Poisons can also come into our bodies through our skin. We could touch a poison, or we could get bit by something that has poison. So when we talk about poisons coming in through our skin, we're specifically talking about plants that are poisonous. So we could touch poison ivy, and it could get it on our skin, and it's poisonous, right? What about spiders? Do some spiders bite and they have poison, right? What about snakes? Do all snakes have poisonous venom? No, but some do, and we have to be really careful that we don't get bit by those snakes because they do have that poison in them. And that poison can hurt us. Now, a lot of people are allergic to different things, right? People can be allergic to different foods. People can be allergic to different animals. So, when you're allergic to something, that means that whatever you're allergic to, let's say I'm allergic to peanut butter. Peanut butter is it's like a poison to me. It's like a poison to my body. If I eat peanut butter, I get really sick, I don't feel good, and sometimes I have to go to the doctor and even the emergency room. But just because peanut butter is like a poison to me, does it mean that peanut butter is a poison to all of you guys? No. So we have to be really careful when we're around other people to make sure that we're not bringing things that are poisons to them. So if I have a friend that is allergic to strawberries, and strawberries are like a poison to her, am I going to bring strawberries to her house? No, right? Now what about this? This little package that it comes in our shoes that we get from the store. Is it poisonous? What does it say on the package? What do we do with this? We throw it away, right? We don't care what's in there. We got new shoes. And we definitely don't eat it, right? Right. So we're always going to read the label and follow the directions. So we read that label and it said to throw it away and do not eat. And so we throw it away. We follow the directions, right? Now there's a couple ways to spy a poison. We talk about watch out words a lot. Now, watch out words like be careful, right? Or danger. And sometimes there's pictures. There's pictures that we see that tell us, oh, that's not safe. And what about cautious colors? There's 3 colors that we know really well. Red, yellow, and green. And we all know that those colors have meaning. What does red usually mean? Stop. Yeah, danger. Don't touch it, don't drink it, don't eat it. What about yellow? Yellow usually means slow down, be careful, warning. What about green? Green means go. Green is good, right? Green means it's okay. So let's take a look at some of these pay attention pictures. And let's talk about what color they are. This pay attention picture, it's got some words on it. It says poison. Well, we all know poisons are bad, right? So we're not going to touch that. If that sign's on something, we're not going to touch it. But what if I can't read that word? Do you think I can see this picture of this skull and crossbones and think, that's probably not safe, right? And what color is this? What color is this picture? It's yellow. So that means we need to slow down, be careful, and probably not touch it. Now what about this picture? There's no words on this picture, but it's red. So red means stop. And what does this picture mean? Don't drink the water. A couple other pictures here. One says danger. Well, it says danger, so that's one of our watch out words. And it's red. And red means stop, right? Danger, stop. So we're not going to go there. What about this one? There's a lot of words on that one. But what if I can't read the words? What color is it? It's kind of an orangey red color, right? So what does orangey red mean? We didn't talk about orangey red, did we? Well, I would say orangey red means slow down, stop, be careful, right? Because it's not green, so that means we better slow down, right? Who can read this sign? I can't read this sign. I don't speak that language. I can't read that language. But let's take a look at the pictures. What do you think those pictures mean? What do you think this sign is trying to tell us? If we can't read it, if we don't speak that language, what are those pictures trying to tell us? Don't feed the animals, right? There's an animal and there's somebody trying to give it food, and they all have X's. Don't feed the animals. And it's red, so it means we need to stop and pay attention, right? Now, do you guys think this is a poison? Or not a poison? Raise your hand if you think it's a poison. Okay, put your hands down. Now raise your hand if you don't think it's a poison. So this is a poison, even though it's a pretty color. It's a poison. It's cleaning solution. Now what about this one? Do you think it's a poison? Okay. Put your hands down. Who thinks it's not a poison? Okay. So this is also a poison. This is windshield washer fluid, so we can clean our windshields on our car. What about this one? It's purple. Who thinks it's a poison? Okay. Put your arms down. Who doesn't think it's a poison? Okay. So this isn't a poison. This is juice. But it's a pretty purple color, just like that first one we saw, right? Now what about all of these? A lot of pretty colors, right? But there's one on here that I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. Do you guys know what that is? How do we know what it is? Well, I know this one's Gatorade, because it says Gatorade. This one's Powerade. And this one is some sort of a liquid cleaner. And this one's Powerade. And this one's Lysol. But I still don't know what this one is. What is this one missing that every other one has? A label, right? This one doesn't have a label. It doesn't tell me what it is. And all 4 of these are the same color. So it might be Gatorade, but it also might be car wash soap. I don't know because it doesn't have a label. It's really important when we are thinking about poisons to remember that sometimes we put poisons in bottles of things that look like other things, right? So this could be Gatorade, but it might not be, and we don't know because it doesn't have a label. So we should probably not touch it, right? Now, who's ever heard somebody say that medicine is like candy? Raise your hand. Yeah. So a lot of people say that. But it's really important that we don't, because sometimes medicine can look like candy, right? Some candy is really little, sometimes candy is colorful, and sometimes medicine is colorful. Now, who can give you medicine? Can everybody give you medicine? No. The only people that you should get medicine from is people that you trust, like your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, the school nurse. We shouldn't take medicine from anybody else, right? But what are you going to do if somebody tries to give you medicine that you don't trust? We're not going to take it, right? Because we don't know what that medicine is. The only way we can know what medicine is if we see it in the box and there's a label and directions that we can follow. Now, we all have things in our house like cleaning products or windshield washer fluid that we use. But where should we keep those things that can be poisonous to us? Where should we keep them? Should we keep them down low underneath the sink? No, because sometimes babies get in there, right? And they can't read, and they don't know what pictures mean always, and they don't know what colors mean. So they can't tell what a poison is and isn't. So should we keep it up high where babies can't get it? Yeah. Now, what are you going to do if you find a poison? What are you going to do? Or if something looks suspicious, what are you going to do? You're going to stop. Don't touch. Go tell an adult, right? And who are we going to ask if something's poisonous? Well, we're going to go tell an adult, right? We're going to say, hey, we found something that might be poisonous. Can you come look? Can you come see if it's poisonous? And who do we call if we think somebody might have gotten into a poison? There's 2 people you can call. You can call 911, and they'll tell exactly what to do, okay? They'll help you. But the other people that you can call is the Illinois Poison Center. Now, the Illinois Poison Center is open 24 hours a day, every day of the year, even Christmas, right? Even Thanksgiving. They're open every single day, and it's free if you want to call them and say, hey, I think so-and-so got into this. What do I do? And they'll tell you if you need to go to the emergency room, if you need to just call your doctor, or if it's okay, right? So let's go over what we talked about. We're always going to read the label, right? And when we read the label, we're going to follow the directions. Now, we talked about our watch out words, like danger, poison, caution. And we had some pay attention pictures we talked about. And our 3 cautious colors, red, yellow, and green. But we're never, ever going to call medicine candy. And we're always going to ask an adult before we eat something that doesn't look right. And who do we call if we think somebody got into a poison? We call 911, or we call the Poison Center. Okay. Thank you so much for having me come into your classroom today. I can't wait to come back and see you guys in the classroom and be able to talk with you and hear what all you guys are doing. But for right now, this is the safest option. So stay safe and make sure that you're reading labels, following the directions, and getting an adult if you don't know what something is. All right, have a good day, guys.